Going out and seeing everything going on, I just didn't want to fucking be a nobody. And like what I accomplished in Hawaii, I wanted people to know like who I am out here. So that was really like the driving force for me, was like I know what I do is like it could be used here, and like they haven't done it yet. You know what I mean? Like the parties in Hawaii and just the whole atmosphere is more like everybody helps each other, and it's kind of like real family like, and so I wasn't really sensing that out here, and so I basically wanted to create something like that. And so I did my first party, but before that, like I actually got a job. Like that was my first job out here. It was at Office Depot in the print department, and I got it because I knew my event was coming up, so I was like,
flyers.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
But like, like
That's tight.
I can do like graphic work and stuff like that. So like whatever they needed done, I could do it like so easily.
Yeah.
And I'm Filipino, so it's like I'm a hard worker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like when I went in there, like they kind of like was relying on me already. So it was kind of taking me away from wanting to do what I wanted to do. Like I wasn't trying to work, Like that's the last.
Wait, so you got a job at Home Depot with not Home Depot, Office Depot, with the intention of just using it to like for the tools that they were providing. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a true like mindset of a hustler, bro.
Yeah, man, I had to. It was like, and like once I got what I wanted, I mean, it's kind of fucked up, but then I just didn't go back in. Yeah. And they were kind of like relying on me, and now that I'm kind of like in that position where like, I have a staff and whatnot, like I wouldn't want to do that to them, So to this day, I feel a little bit bad, but then I mean, I know that I did a lot of work for them, like good work for them. So whatever, it's an even trade.
So you mentioned you were doing your first party. You started off doing parties, or?
In Hawaii, I was doing parties, and and I had my old clothing line. It was called Anywhere, but then but it was HippoEsthetics that like I kind of like crafted up before leaving to Japan. So the style was kind of like along the Bape type of style, and that was like really hot at the time. So that's what made me want to go to Japan and like get inspiration and really like brand it out there before coming back to the States. Yeah.
So your HippoEsthetic, was that the first brand that you created out here in Vegas?
Out here in Vegas, yeah.
And that's the clothing brand, right?
Yes.
And that's still around today?
No, because it's like on the back burner just because we have so much other things that we're doing. But it was definitely like probably within the last like I would say 4 or 5 years we kind of put it on the back burner. Yeah. There's just there's not enough of us to really
to handle all that workload.
Yeah.
Right.
I was wondering, how did you come up with the name HippoEsthetics?
Just because like I was watching I think it was like on the Discovery Channel or some shit like that. It was a documentary about a family of hippos that lived in like a natural water system, so you could actually see what they were doing. Whenever you see them, they're like in dirty water. So you don't know what they're doing. Yeah. You know what I mean? But in that documentary, they actually like filmed everything that they were doing underwater. So that kind of like just really resonated with me. Like the hippos, like they look cute and all, but then they're like
they're ferocious.
Yeah, they're one of the most territorial.
Fuck yeah, these.
Have you seen these hippos that like kill these crocodiles, these alligators, bro?
Like they snap
them in half.
In half. Like, and they're known for that, like just murking people, like. So it was kind of like that just kind of like hit a string with me. Yeah.
And they can run too, right? Like
they're pretty fast.
They're pretty fast.
They're like water
and they're land and water, bro. So good luck, man.
Exactly, like above and below the surface. That was our tagline.
Ooh,
that's tight.
Above and below the surface. I like that.
But I think the symbiotic relationship it had with like all the other animals is what really struck me too. You know what I mean? Like they provide for other people, or not people, but animals. Like they when they're in the water, they open up their mouths and then the fishes like get to eat from like the leftovers or whatever from their food, so that provides food for that. Their shit provides food, you know what I mean? For the other animals. So it's real, like I'm into like the symbiotic relationships, you know what I mean? Like helping people out. Like if you have the ability to do it, then why wouldn't you do it? You know what I mean? If you don't, you're just fucking selfish, in my opinion.
Right.